and I just found a nice place to sit. It's a beautiful day over here in Yerushalayim, and so it's wonderful to be able to learn in this great setting, Chassidut over here in Yerushalayim. Thank you to Raya and Mordechai for hosting and broadcasting our shir. And Bezrat Hashem, start tomorrow morning, we're going to be also on Facebook Live and Zoom. Starting Sunday, we're going to be only on Zoom for the next few weeks. This week, we started to learn the Chovot HaLevavot, which is the gate of bitachon, how to learn how to trust in Hashem in the best possible way. So we are continuing today the next part of the introduction to the gate of bitachon, entering in to us fulfilling the true trust in Hashem. So the Chovot HaLevavot is explaining to us what are the benefits of trusting in Hashem. One of the benefits is that someone that trusts in Hashem will help him clear his mind totally from all subjects in this world and to focus his mind entirely on the service of Hashem. So it will seem to him that he almost doesn't have any worries of worldly matters, and it will only be his focus and trust will only be in Hashem. Similar to a craft. One second. Welcome to Jerusalem. Similar to a professional craftsman that knows how to take some substance and to change it into another substance, even if it's not real, it just seems like it. For example, he can change silver and make it look like gold, and copper and make it look like silver. Apparently, this is a very shrewd, sharp type of craftsman. And the point that the Chovot HaLevavot is trying to make over here is that this individual does it without any effort, without any burden. He just does it because he has it at the tip of his fingers. So too, it's an interesting example. So too, this individual, hopefully one of us, that we have Avodat Hashem, we serve Hashem and we trust in Hashem. Also, it will be like easy. It won't be with any effort whatsoever. Now we're going to learn 10 items in which someone who trusts in Hashem is even better than that. I guess even more calm, in a sense, than that. So, first of all, someone that has these special talents needs special substances, because without them he can't do anything. He can't do magic. He takes something and he makes it look like something else. Not always are these substances available. But if someone trusts in Hashem, then his food, his sustenance is guaranteed. And he doesn't have to worry about his parnasah forever. Is this noise in the background disturbing?
Rabbi, you're fine.
Great, thank you. Like it says in the Torah, that Moshe Rabbeinu, before he passes away in Devarim, Parshat Eker, he says, the reason why Hashem gave you the man is to teach you the manna. That the person does not only live upon the bread, but mainly on the word of Hashem which is in the bread. In other words, the man is a classical example of bitachon. Am Yisrael in the desert, in the Midbar, they lived day to day. They had no bank accounts. They had no They had no investments. They just waited day to day when Hashem brought down the dew, the man, which was packaged away in the dew. And in the morning, they would come and find it there. So this was a hands-on exercise, 100% of being dependent on Hashem. Interestingly enough, there are some people that have the custom to say the parasha of the man, which is in Parshat B'Shalach, right after the crossing of the Yam Suf, and the song that Am Yisrael sang, Az Yasher Moshe. So Hashem, we talk about the fact that Hashem gave Am Yisrael the man. That is a segula for parnasa. That is a special bracha, the person that wants to have a special blessing in livelihood. Every day, some people say it every day. So the question is, if you're going to have parnasa, go work. What's the point of saying this parsha, this paragraph in Parshat B'Shalach? The answer is, of course, you have to work. You have to make a keli, you have to make a vessel for Hashem's blessing to rest. But we have to remember that the vessel is not the main part. The main part is the neshama, the soul, which makes us materialize Hashem's blessing. So, for example, if you have an axe that chops down a tree, would you say to the axe, wow, what an amazing job, you're such a great axe. You're sharp, you're heavy, you're strong. You're the best. No normal person would say that. You would say to the person who is chopping down the tree, you are so talented. You are a professional. You have a great axe. Same thing. The parnasa is only the business, the profession that you have is merely a medium, a tool through which you can bring Hashem's bracha into your life. So if we're focused and we realize what is the most important part, that is the bitachon. At the time of going in the midbar for 40 years, we had the man that came down every day, and we had no idea the day before where we're going to get our food from for tomorrow. So that is point number one. Point number two, someone who someone who has a special talent, like we said earlier, that can make something easily look like something else. He needs to do a special action in order to accomplish it. Without these deeds, without these actions with his hands, he will not be able to accomplish what he needs to. However, someone who trusts in Hashem, he is spared from any kind of work and any kind of damage because he believes that everything that he does, me'et Elokim, comes directly from Hashem. And therefore he receives everything b'simcha. And all of his food comes to him b'menucha, with resting, and he can be assured that everything will be good. The third point he says now, that someone that has these talents, like we said earlier, he only believes in himself. He doesn't trust anybody else. He knows that he is the big professional, and he only trusts in himself. But someone who trusts in Hashem is not afraid that anyone may ruin his work. On the contrary, he knows that Hashem will protect him. Number 4, this individual, either he will order a large quantity of gold and silver, or he will order a small quantity, which will be enough just for that time. But he's always worried that maybe all the stuff that he ordered will not be enough. I'm sorry. He's worried maybe all the stuff that he ordered might go bad or might get lost. However, a person who trusts in Hashem, he has nothing to worry about. He knows that Hashem is going to protect him and going to give him exactly what he needs in the right time. Number 5, this person, this individual who has these talents is always afraid maybe someone will report him to the government. But however, a person that has trust in Hashem, even great people, even special human beings are afraid of him. Even animals, which are very much connected to Hashem, they don't have their own choice. No one bothers him because they see his extreme trust in Hashem. People and everyone stands in awe of this person's dedication and bitachon b'Hashem. Number 6, that this individual that we talked about earlier, he's not sure. He can never be sure if, God forbid, he's not going to have any sicknesses that will take him away from developing his interesting talents. But someone that trusts in Hashem, he can be sure that he will not have any sicknesses which will take him away from his work. Only if he has them will be to atone his sins or to magnify his reward in the world to come. Like it says, Chovot Hashem yachalifu koach. Those that trust in Hashem will have a new, re-energized koach efforts. Number 7, this individual, it's possible that he will not succeed to have all of his materialistic needs. Even though he has so much in stock, it may not be enough. However, someone that has bitachon b'Hashem, until the end of his days, he will have whatever he needs. He has nothing to be afraid of. Number 8, this individual cannot live in one place the whole time. He's always afraid maybe they'll reveal his secrets. But someone that trusts in Hashem can live peacefully wherever he lives, wherever he is. Number 9, that this individual will not, whatever he does in this world, will not be a merit. And even in this world, he will not reach what he needs. He'll easily. He might feel confident, but not necessarily will be easily. But someone that trusts in Hashem will have his reward both in this world and in the world to come. Finally, number 10, this individual, if it will be publicized, the reason how he got rich, that will make that his that can make that his professionalism should go away, because people will because the work that he does is in contrast to regular actions, and so therefore, someone that's in power, the government, can tell him because he's not doing the right thing, can give him a punishment. However, someone who trusts in Hashem, when people will find out about his sincere dedication and trust in Hashem, on the contrary, people will be more happy with him. People will be amazed at his greatness, and they'll also want to have some of his greatness. Now we're going back a little bit to the other, continuing with the benefits of having bitachon. And now we're talking about observing Torah and mitzvot. Someone that trusts in Hashem, if he's a rich person, he will quickly make sure to give his to pay up, to give his obligations, his monetary obligations to Hashem and to people in a broad way. But if he's not rich, he will understand that the fact that he does not have money is part of the good that Hashem did with him. And so therefore, he will always be content. He will not have pizur nefesh. His soul, his whole being won't be all over the place. He'll be very, very focused and very organized. And also, someone who trusts in Hashem, he will not be missing parnasa given him. And if at some point he won't have too much parnasa, he won't be worried. He will thank Hashem for whatever has been taken from him. Just like he knows that it's Hashem that gave him this object in order that he should be able to serve, that he should be able to distribute Hashem's wealth, Hashem's money to others. Hashem entrusted him. So too, he appreciates, he understands that this is all part of a plan. Bezrat Hashem, next week on Monday, we're going to start Perek Aleph, chapter 1 of the Shara Bitachon. So thank you for joining us. I look forward to seeing you, Bezrat Hashem, tomorrow at 9:30 for Kabbalah Cafe for Parashat Vayetze. All the best. Have a wonderful day.